for the introduction. My name is Eduardo Llegus, and my partner Sheylda. So we're going to be talking about the role of the Caribbean bird festivals in encouraging the interest and appreciation of birds and promoting local conservation values. About the BirdsCaribbean, it's a nonprofit dedicated for the conservation of birds and their habitats in the Caribbean region. And together with our partners, we raise awareness and promote sound science, empowering the local partners to appreciate, conserve, and benefit from our bird populations and the healthy ecosystems.
And Environment for the Americas is a nonprofit organization that also promotes conservation of birds, specifically migratory birds, but we strive to protect habitats also with diverse partners. Our strength lies in the networking that we do. This all started in 1993 as International Migratory Bird Day. So we have changed the name, and I will explain why we are now World Migratory Bird Day. It is because since 2018, Environment for the Americas and the Convention of Migratory Species and the Agreement of the Conservation of African Eurasian Migratory Water Birds have an alliance now, and it changed the name to World Migratory Bird Day.
So as an introduction to the Caribbean region, well, it's a biodiversity hotspot. It has a lot of birds, flora, fauna in general, and a lot of endemism. It has 171 endemic birds, unique for the Caribbean region, which is composed by mainly 3 sections: the Lucayan Archipelago through the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos, the Greater Antilles, where you can see on the left with the Cuba, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and Haiti, and the Lesser Antilles. So we in the Caribbean, we're a rich mixture of culture, folklore, languages, and colorful people, just like our birds. So the Caribbean Endemic Bird Festival from the nest that we introduced with this pandemic virtual new era. And this is the logo by the bird drawings with Christine Elder and the painting with Madeline Smith. Thank you. And about a brief history, well, the Caribbean Endemic Bird Festival was created by a group of amazing people like Adrian, some of the partners, and it was created in the 2002. So it's been 19 years of celebration each spring. And this year we did it also, even though of the pandemic. So our objective is to increase the public knowledge and awareness and appreciation of our region's unique bird life, as mentioned earlier, the endemic species. And we have a diversity of many educational activities, events, and with our partners and bird coordinators on each island and territory, which we can include summary of bird walks, art competitions, bird games, ecology games, puzzles, tree planting, very important for the food resources, the habitat cleanups or restorations, interviews, and of course now with the webinars and the online courses that we've been doing.
And World Migratory Bird Day has been celebrated for 14 years. We have been partners with BirdsCaribbean, well, and this is awkward to say because when we started, I was the CEBF coordinator. So since 2006, we have used the spring celebration of bird festivals and the World Migratory Bird Day in the fall to actually talk about conservation of birds during the whole year. So since 2006, we have been celebrating World Migratory Bird Day in the Caribbean. And as we said, in the spring, we highlight the endemics, and in the fall, we highlight the migratory birds. So we are talking about conservation of habitat and birds all year round. In this partnership, we also share materials. So Environment for the Americas produces materials every year with a conservation theme, and they are available for the Caribbean bird festivals. So what we do is we produce these materials in English and Spanish, and then partner up with BirdsCaribbean to ship these materials to the islands. Next, Eduardo. It has grown over the years, so I need to highlight that we are now a team of 5 coordinators. We have a North American coordinator who is Barbara Pasos, also our program manager. We have a Latin America coordinator, a Mexico coordinator, and a Central America coordinator working with me, who I am the Caribbean coordinator. And we speak to educators from all the regions, and we ask, and we always ask the educators what their needs are, what their species preferences are. And according to those surveys that we send out, we get the feedback and then produce materials that are tailored to everyone's, and this is very difficult, everybody's needs most of the time. Proxima.
So these Caribbean festivals that we highlight on spring and fall and celebrate birds, it has some positive impacts and outcomes. We get the people interested in our birds, and also the private sector, the governments, you name it. So we can see on the images a tree planting example in Dominica, where children are involved and they are planting new trees for birds and for the habitat. And we can also have some informative bulletins about highlighting the habitat restoration importance. You can see a viral trash tag challenge that made an environmental awareness group in the media and the newspapers. You know, you can have bird clubs like in the Jamaica and in the center, and lots of countries do their own activities, personalized. So as we were talking about the coordination with the bird in each country and island and territories, the Caribbean region, the key to success is the vibrant network of enthusiastic and dedicated coordinators. We are the facilitators. We do the teamwork, and they are the ones that are the protagonists, and they show up with activities and that they promote at their own countries. And we can see again some examples in Cuba, in Dominica, St. Vincent the Grenadines, Dominican Republic. We've been having since all these years, all these many activities. So in the next figure, we can see a graphic with the approximation of participation in the Caribbean Endemic Bird Festival since the beginning to this year, and we can see that it's a slight tendency to increasement in the people involved, in the people that participate in our activities and coordinate. So it's a long list of countries and territories throughout the Caribbean, so it's been increasing. And this year in particular, we've been doing some virtual meetings, so it highly increased thanks to the social media in a certain way also.
The results I'm presenting are from 2020. These are results from all over the Western Hemisphere. And I just wanted to highlight that the Bird Festivals is an effective way to reach every type of audiences. So we've reached, with more than 600 organizations, we've reached audiences all through the Western Hemisphere, and it's all about the people. It's all about how to get people involved and connected to nature. And it's important to let us know if you're doing a World Migratory Bird Day event or a CEBF event, because we use those data, those numbers to report back and get funding and get more and more networks functioning for these bird festivals. And this brings me to the global map. If you register your event in the global map, we will have direct access to where the activities are going to be done and how they're going to be done. You just put in your activity and the logistics, and if people are visiting your island or your country, you can make sure that they can visit your festival while it's happening. So be sure to register your event.
So this year, as I mentioned earlier, we called the From the Nest campaign, from our homes, our nest. So we took a virtual flight. This year was different, but it didn't stop us from doing the celebration of our endemics. So we can see an example of what we were doing. We had that amazing coloring book of 50 endemic birds from the West Indies by Christine Elder and Mark Yokoyama, and lots of contributors that we've been doing a campaign about the endemic bird of the day. This is an example that you can see the Cuban trogon, a beautiful bird with the colors of the national flag of Cuba. And we were doing lots of hard work and teamwork. We were doing the compiling information from the bird for the adults, for the children, online puzzles, maps, and lots of interactive ways that we were doing with the audience in a virtual way from the nest. So this graphic, what I want to highlight is this is the composition of the proportion of activities carried out by our participating partners this year. So we can see the social media postings about endemic birds and their habitats was the most with the highest number of participation in the activities carried out, followed up by the online courses that we did a series of webinars on Zoom, etc. So we had some challenges in the Caribbean from the past years and decades. But we have endured this human activity or natural causes problems and impacts on our environment. But despite these challenges, our enthusiastic partners and bird educators still inspire everyone to help conserve our winged friends and their habitats in harmony, very important, with the humans.
And we are still conscious that materials have been produced for 2020 theme, Connecting Birds, and they are available. They will be available. They'll be sent out to coordinators. We just need to know what your needs are. We're going to send a survey for that this year too. But we're also developing activities that can bring you together virtually, like this, the picture to the right, which is all of us in different countries with one message. So we want to promote these type of activities. If you have an activity that you're going to use materials, let us know so we can provide materials for your country. Próxima. And next, Eduardo. Because educators and coordinators are the ones that know what they need and how they're going to do activities in their country. So this is just an example of the Americas, how we work and network. So just communication is key here. We need to know so we can help and facilitate. That's our job, right, Eduardo? Our job is to facilitate. And we hope you can join us in próxima.
Yep.
In these type of channels that we have.
Yeah, you can follow us at BirdsCaribbean and Environment for the Americas in the social media. So we have also some YouTube channel, Twitter posting, so you can have the names. And very important then that we are going to be in contact with the bird coordinators to have the list of contacts that we're going to continue on doing the bird festivals.
And for the fall, we have Bird Day Live, which is going to be World Migratory Bird Day, a virtual event. We'll have presentations. We did this in May. Dr. Lino Davis participated in this event. It was very successful at reaching many, many people that otherwise wouldn't have been able to learn more about birds. So it is an effective outreach tool. If you're looking to do your event virtually, please contact us also. The webpage is a tool for everyone.
So thank you very much. Gracias a todos y todas. And this is not possible without the valuable aportation of many contributors, bird photographers, and amazing people that I have listed on this slide. So please keep in touch with us. We share our contact email. Please contact for the CEBF as well as the World Migratory Bird Day, so we can have a facilitation of the work and continue to doing our bird festivals and spread the knowledge. So we appreciate your help and everything. So thank you.
Thanks, Eduardo and Sheylda, for such an amazing presentation and such amazing results. We won't have time for questions now, but please mark your calendars to participate in next season's festivals.